Okay, hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today's Friday. It's our processing day here at Baker's Green Acres, and it's a neat process, and I thought I'd just expound a little bit on a couple of the things that I haven't touched on before. But it's, you know, it's a day in a life type deal, and as I'm going through it, I think the profound wisdom that comes into my mind when I'm seeing things here that I don't usually see is probably what I want to share, you know, right? Being sarcastic there. I know this screen looks differently than it usually does, so it's just got me concerned. All right, well, Jesse Berger is watching. Now I can see that, but it takes me. And Emily Ann Bronkema is what? Emily, are you my neighbor? All right, well, she's not going to answer probably. But anyway, what we're doing today is we're processing chickens. And under the homesteading model, I mean, you still need to do these processes, but, you know, it's more like for your family and your friends. So I still do sell chickens, but without the licensing from the state of Michigan, I'm not able to put them in a freezer before I sell them to people, and I can't sell to restaurants and all my stores. Doesn't matter because they've gone into those stores and ruined everything anyway. So I want to show you one of my chickens here. And I mean, this is just a chicken. This is what they look like before. My kids have dutifully raised these chickens. This is a female, and she's 8 weeks old. She is a White Mountain Vantress, and we raise them out on pasture, so they're in a good place and they have a pretty decent life. She, you know, her life is about 8 or 9 weeks, and after that it's kind of like a fly, you know, they have a lifespan that's shorter than ours, and things start going downhill for them. So she was raised specifically for meat, and today is her last day. So we like to say that they only have one bad day here. And then they go from the crate here, that's where we pick them up in. Pick them up at night because they can't see very well, and it's easy for them to be picked up. And kids haul them up here on a little garden tractor. Used to be we were hauling up 20 crates full, and we'd have to haul them up with the truck, but now we only do just a much smaller group. Some of these are, I have two groups of friends that are getting some of these chickens. And without mentioning any names, it's a gal that texted me at the beginning of the week. So that's one of your chickens right there, Mrs. Clarinet Player. All right, that's one of your chickens, and here's some of the other ones. This is how they meet their demise. Those cones right there restrict their wings. We put them in head first, and they get very comfortable. And then we just make a slight cut on the side of their neck. I mean, very slight. And then they bleed out real quick. And then from there, they go on this trapeze here. Let's see if I can put one on with one hand and then back up and show you. This trapeze is like this. And it's got a block and tackle at the top. So when I have 8 of them on there, I can raise this up, and then it goes through the window, and then on the other side there is the scalder. And there's one of my minions waiting there to scald them, and then they go into the plucker. And I won't show that this time, but as I was doing this, you know, when you're doing your own chickens, you think, boy, you know, you've been here for a while. You've been a part of our life, and today's your last day. And so it's done differently than when you have to put a horse down. A whole lot differently. It's done with care. Not that I didn't take time and care putting down Crooked, I did. But it just seems different, you know. It is their time to go because that's what they were here for in the first place. And I don't think they really have a rough time of it. But anyway, that's what I had to bring you here this morning. I don't know if I got my point across, but that's what I'm doing. Remember, anyone can farm.